Rise above the storms, and you will find sunshine. Mr. President, when I sat down to write this speech, I opened the chapters of history. I found myself standing in the street of subcontinent. I heard women weeping, children screaming. I saw Jawaharlal Nehru standing in the office of Lord Mountbatten, feeding the case of United India. I heard Karamchand Mohandas Gandhi saying that how this newly born country will survive without wealth and resources. It will crumble into pieces within 6 months. I rushed towards the office of Governor General, Pakistan. I heard my kite saying Pakistan will be a sovereign nation. The cabinet stood silent. The question was how? The question still remains the same. How? So for those who have forgotten the message of determination, hard work, remember your kite. For those who have forgotten the message of work, remember your kite. For those who have forgotten the 3 golden principles, unity, faith, discipline, remember your kite. For those who have forgotten the common philosophy to rise above the storms and find sunshine, remember your kite. For God's sake, remember your kite. For God's sake, remember your kite. Mr. President, man is a power himself to all the impossibles. He needs to strive and rise above the storms. He must find sunshine. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Quran, Surah Najm, man cannot get anything unless he works hard. He strives and achieves. There is no doubt in the fact that man cannot make progress without efforts and hard work. World history has men that have become leaders by their hard work and motivation of their dreams. They were able to consider what they saw. They were determined to execute what they learned. They were sharp to interpret what they read. Mr. President, the world's history remembers the torch liberty of George Washington when he changed the brutal British imperialism into an era of liberty, equality, and brotherhood. 27 years of imprisonment cannot subdue Nelson Mandela. Columbus was keen on discovering new land. Newton's hard work made him greatest scientist of the world. Mr. President, Tariq bin Zia, Muhammad bin Qasim, Salahuddin Ayyubi, Muhammad Fateh are some great and relevant examples who cutted mountains, making their own ways and crossing large oceans because they firmly believed that rise above the storms and you will find sunshine. Rise above the storms and you will find sunshine. Mr. President, Pakistan is facing a lot of problems, internal as well as external. I hear the sobbing and crying of widows and orphans. Our shoulders are bowed down by the heavy weight of terrorism, nepotism, favoritism, racism, and corruption. My hope wanes a little, but I am not hopeless because my guide says Pakistan has come to stay and shall stay forever. Let's promise ourselves in this auspicious gathering that we must rise above the storms and find sunshine. Thank you.